Leader, third party.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Let's be clear. Government misled British Columbians on the BC hydro rate. There's no two ways of saying it. I find it remarkable that they're trying to claim otherwise. Honourable Speaker, government established an MSP Task Force in November to advise it on how best to eliminate the MSP premium and make up the revenue. And the task force comprised experts in both economics and public policy. The team analysed hundreds of submissions from individuals and stakeholders. They consulted with labour and business groups. They undertook an in-depth tax policy analysis, and their report advising on how best to eliminate MSP premiums isn't due until the end of March. Rather than waiting for the report, government eliminated MSP premiums and instituted an employer's health tax. My question, Honourable Speaker, through you to the Minister of Finance is this. Government established the task force. Government selected the experts, the mandate and the reporting timeline. Why would government forge ahead on this tax change without waiting for the task force to submit their recommendations?
Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the Leader of the Third Party for the question. As the member knows, part of my mandate as Finance Minister is to look at how we can ensure a more fair tax system. The outstanding piece in British Columbia on an issue of a fair tax system in particular was the MSP. The fact that MSP was not eliminated, it was the most regressive tax, and it needed to be addressed. So it became clear that this was something that we could accomplish in the budget, and we looked at the interim report that came from the MSP panel. We, in fact, agreed with a couple of the pieces that they brought forward, which was to eliminate the premiums all at once, not to do a further phase-out as we had done with the first 50%, and to give some advance notice. Again, that's why we've given a year. So I look forward to their final report. We took into account their interim report, and I'm very proud, Honourable Speaker, that we are going to save families and individuals in this province by getting rid of MSP once and for all.
Leader, third party on a supplemental.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and thank you to the Minister for the answer. She'll get no argument from us about MSP being a regressive form of taxation. Honourable Speaker, since government announced the employer's health tax, we've been hearing concerns from businesses, school boards and local governments regarding its potential negative impacts. We're hearing concerns about everything from the impact on businesses' bottom line to the ability of the public service to provide the services they're required to provide. The MSP Task Force was going to issue a final report in just a few weeks, advising government on the best path to eliminating MSP premiums. And when the Minister of Finance established the task force, she said this, and I quote, "Engaging a panel of respected experts in economics, law and public policy, we will ensure the path we take is fiscally responsible, fair and evidence-based." My question, Honourable Speaker, through you to the Minister of Finance is this. In light of the desire to ensure that public policy is informed by evidence, did government ask the task force to expedite their work in order to provide a final recommendations before government made a decision on establishing the employer's health tax?
Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And to the member, we received an interim report from the committee. We made the decision as government to move ahead on getting rid of a regressive tax. We felt that was important. We were able to do it in this budget, and we thought this was the right time. We ensured that we gave a year's notice so that we will be able to work through the challenges. The member has raised some of the issues that we are hearing and discussing. We are going to continue those discussions to ensure we can cover those bases, but we will be eliminating MSP by 2020. People are saving money, $1.3 billion this year by the reduction of MSP by 50%. And we look forward, as I said, to savings for families and individuals in this province, making life more affordable for the people of BC.